Hello, dear student and friends. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, New Upgrade Biology. Today, in this video, we are going to study about the principle of segregation, which is also known as law of purity of gamete, under the topic Mendelian genetics. The previous videos have been uploaded, including the other principles like principle of unit character, principle of paired factor. Till now, if you have not watch them and get the deep knowledge about these principles. If you are new, then subscribe the channel and watch this video till the end and get deep knowledge about purity of gamete or the principle of segregation. Yes, now this is the principle of segregation. Principle of segregation, which is also known as law of purity of gamete. यसलाई हामी law of purity of gamete पनि भन्छौं. So first we have to study about its statement. How to state the principle of segregation or law of purity of gamete. So see here, यहाँ हेरौं. Law of segregation state that during gamete formation, the allele, main things, the alleles for each gene segregate from each other so that each gamete carries only one allele for each gene. Before this, यो भन्दा अगाडि हामी पढ्यौं law of dominance. र law of dominance मा हामी के बुझ्यौं कि when the two pure lines are crossed which are genetically different, then in first generation the offspring becomes heterozygous and they have the genes for both dominant and recessive characters. It means that they have the alleles for both dominant and recessive character for a gene. So when the self-pollination takes place there for the second generation, जब त्यहाँ चाहिँ second generation को लागि अनि gamete बनाइन्छ र सेल्फ पोलिनेसन गराइन्छ. त्यो सेल्फ पोलिनेसन हुँदा के हुन्छ त्यहाँ ती एलिल्सहरु सेग्रिगेट भइहाल्छन्. यहाँ सेग्रिगेट को मिनिङ के हो? सेपरेट, छुट्टिनु. अनि त्यो छुट्टिसकेपछि के देखियो कि प्रत्येक जीन को लागि अलग-अलग एलिल भयो र त्यो एलिल आइदर डोमिनेन्ट क्यारेक्टर को हुन्छ या रिसेसिभ मात्रै हुन्छ. यही कारण हो कि जब ग्यामेटहरुलाई हेरिन्छ ती ग्यामेट्सहरुमा आइदर डोमिनेन्ट एलिल हुन्छ या ओन्ली रिसेसिभ एलिल हुन्छ. So the gametes are always considered as pure. त्यही भएर ती ग्यामेट्सहरुलाई हामी प्योर भन्छौं. Pure means having only either only dominant allele or only recessive allele. So from this law, it states that के भन्यो यहाँ? Again you listen. Law of segregation states that during gamete formation, gamete भन्दा कहाँबाट gamete बनाउन भनेछ? From the offspring of first generation for second generation को लागि कसमा बनाउने हो? Offspring of first generation by self pollination. The alleles भनेको त्यो जुन dominant or recessive allele जुन दुईटै थिए for each gene Segregate means separate. Here, meaning we have to know. Segregate को meaning के भयो separate from each other. त्यहाँ दुईवटै एलिल्सहरू जुन डोमिनेन्ट र रिसेसिभ दुईटै थिए तिनीहरू छुट्टिए. So that each gamete, प्रत्येक ग्यामेटमा के हुन्छ कि only one allele means only one type of allele, either dominant allele or recessive allele मात्रै हुन्छ. In other language, in simple language you can understand, it means that यसलाई अब हामी भेरिफाई गर्ने हो भने अथवा यसलाई अझै चाहिँ हामी सिम्पल वेमा बुझ्ने हो भने it means that the offspring, यहाँ भनेकै छ, the offspring of first generation produced by cross between two genetically different pure lines. जब दुईवटा प्यारेन्ट्सहरू जुन चाहिँ प्योर लाइन छन्, they are homozygous but they are genetically different from each other. तिनीहरूको बीचमा क्रस गराइयो भने त्यसरी प्रोड्युस भएको अफस्प्रिङमा डोमिनेन्ट र रिसेसिभ क्यारेक्टर दुईटैको चाहिँ के हुन्छ एलिल्स हुन्छ. र जब चाहिँ फेरि ग्यामेटोजेनेसिस हुन्छ फर सेकेन्ड जेनेरेसन they are separated. As a result, gametes are always pure. जसले गर्दा के भयो ग्यामेट्सहरू प्योर भइहाले. Yes, now this is example of law of segregation. When a pea plant with yellow seed color is crossed with another pea plant with green seed color, green and another color is yellow. Here yellow color of the seed coat is dominant character and the green color of the seed coat is recessive character. These things we have to consider first. Then in first generation, only yellow seeds are produced which are heterozygous in condition or which are in heterozygous condition. And when these were self-pollinated, जब तिनीहरूमा self-pollinated गरायो, in second generation, both dominant and recessive character means के भयो yellow seed and recessive green seeds are produced with the phenotypic ratio 3:1 and genotypic ratio कति हुन्छ 1:2:1 हुन्छ. यहाँ हामी यो डायग्रामको माध्यमबाट बुझौं कि these two are the parents. This pea plant have the yellow seed coat and this pea plant have the green seed coat. Yellow seed coat यो चाहिँ dominant character हो अनि यो चाहिँ के हो recessive character हो. These both are the pure lines. These both are the parents which are genetically dissimilar. And when the cross take place between these two, in first generation you see F1 generation, that is the offspring produced in first generation is heterozygous in condition. भनेको यो heterozygous भयो किनकि यहाँ हामी हेर्दाखेरि यो dominant allele र recessive allele दुईटै एलिलहरू छन्. Means it has the gene or it has the genotype for both dominant and recessive character. अनि फेरि when the cell pollination, यहाँ देख हेरौँ यहाँ है, जब cell pollination भयो, when this offspring become matured and gametogenesis occurs in it, यसमा फेरि gametogenesis भयो अनि cell pollination गराउन. Cell pollination हुँदा के देखियो जब यो ग्यामेट्सहरू बने, ग्यामेट्सहरूमा के पाइयो कि आइदर यसमा जस्तै यहाँ के छ डोमिनेन्ट एलिल मात्रै छ, यसमा के छ only recessive allele छ. Means gamete contains either dominant or recessive allele only. So the gamete become pure. यहाँ यो offspring जुन प्यारेन्ट बन्यो यो चाहिँ के थियो हेट्रोजाइगस है, जबकि त्यो त्यसबाट बनेको ग्यामेट्सहरू के भए त प्योर भए। किन प्योर भए? किन त्यसमा चाहिँ आइदर डोमिनेन्ट आर रिसेसिभ क्यारेक्टरको मात्रै चाहिँ जिनहरू अथवा एलिल्सहरू छन् है, त्यही भएर ग्यामेट्सलाई के भनिन्छ प्योर भनिन्छ। यसैको आधारमा हामी के भन्छौँ ल अफ सेग्रिगेसन मिन्स यहाँ सेग्रिगेट हुनु छुट्टिनु, एलिल्स आर सेग्रिगेटेड, एलिल्स आर सेग्रिगेटेड, एलिल्स आर सेपरेटेड during formation of gamete for second generation, and law of purity of gamete किन भन्यो? किनकि यसरी बनेको ग्यामेट्सहरू जहिले पनि के हुन्छन् प्योर हुन्छन्। they have either dominant allele or recessive alleles. Okay, so this is also known as law of purity of gamete. Here in second generation you see this is the chart for second generation. In second generation these two are the, suppose these are the male gametes, okay, and these two are the female gametes, okay, and this the like Punnett square chart, okay, Punnett square जसमा माथितिर हामी के देखाउँछौं मेल ग्यामेट अनि यो साइडमा के हुन्छ फिमेल ग्यामेट र तिनीहरुको क्रस गराएर पोसिबल रिजल्टलाई यो बक्समा हामीले भर्ने हो। त यसरी हामी यहाँ हेर्दाखेरि दिस different type of plants मा हामी हेर्दाखेरि these three plants they have the same character, means they have the yellow seed coat, whereas this plant has the seed having the green seed coat. यसमा चाहिँ seed coat के भयो ग्रीन भइदियो भनेको यहाँ फर्स्ट जेनेरेसनमा खाली चाहिँ डोमिनेन्ट क्यारेक्टर मात्रै देखा परेको थियो, जबकि यो सेकेन्ड जेनेरेसनमा डोमिनेन्ट र रिसेसिभ दुईटै क्यारेक्टरहरू देखा परे। यसको मिनिङ के भयो कि because of the segregation of dominant and recessive allele, appearance of the recessive character in second generation also take place. यहाँ हामी अब फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो हेर्छौं। फेनोटाइपिक भनेको the ratio of the character which are appeared externally or can be viewed externally, just like बाहिरबाट भ्यू गर्न सकिन्छ। जस्तै कलर अफ द सीड कोड, यहाँ चारवटामा हामी हेर्दाखेरि तीनटामा के पायो अनि येलो सीड कोड अनि एउटामा के पायो ग्रीन सीड कोड। त यहाँ कलर अफ द सीड कोडको रेशियो जुन फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो हो 3:1 भयो, and its genotypic ratio कति लियो 1:2:1। genotype already we have read, okay, योसँग सम्बन्धित एउटा भिडियो छ अलरेडी अपलोडेड टर्मिनोलोजी इन जेनेटिक्स भनेर, त्यहाँ हामी जीनोटाइप फेनोटाइप भनेको के हो त्यो भिडियो यदि हेर्नु भएको छैन भने दैट यू क्यान watch it and can get the detailed knowledge about phenotype and genotype. यहाँ हामी जीनोटाइप भनेको यसरी हेर्ने हो, जस्तै यहाँ एउटा यो क्यापिटल वाई भनेको ओन्ली वन एउटा छ अनि यो के हो प्योर डोमिनेन्ट हो। त्यसै गरेर वन अनि यो के भयो त दुईटा चाहिँ के हुन्, दिस टु आर द जीनोटाइप फर द हेट्रोजाइगस, जसमा डोमिनेन्ट र रिसेसिभ दुईटैको एलिल छ, र यो चाहिँ के हो प्योर चाहिँ अनि होमोजाइगस रिसेसिभ क्यारेक्टरको, जसले गर्दा यसको रेशियो लिँदाखेरि के भयो 1:2:1। So the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. So these are the things about law of segregation or principle of segregation or law of purity of gamete. So I hope this video will be more and more useful for you and you can get the detailed concept about this principle. In the next video, we will study about the law of independent assortment, or you can say the principle of independent assortment under the topic Mendelian genetics. So thank you for watching this video.